Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Papa Bale, and there's been a lot of talk on the channel from a few people about John Bedini circuit or coil, or I'm not exactly sure what, but I kind of understand it. See, right now we're running this on 3.5 volts and no amps. It's got a pretty good speed for that. And the reason is, and I only did it in a series circuit. You got the flyback circuit right here, and it goes boom, and instead of going back into the coil, which I'll probably just make two and have one go into the coil and one go on, it gets hooked up to that coil. So that coil is not directly hooked to the power supply due to diode traffic. It's not. It's only hooked to the flyback. So it goes fly back from here to that coil, and then fly back to that coil, and then it comes back, complete cycle back into this coil. So I'm seeing very little energy is getting, that can be used, is not getting used, if you get what I'm saying.
So high utilization.
Sure. And that sounds like a pretty complex word. Alright, we're going to go up to 5 volts, see what happens. Like I said, once these capacitors start tipping, there's 3 on the first one here, and then there's 1 for each additional connection. So you'll get like bursts of plateau speed, and then I'm sure like each one of these capacitors, or a series of capacitors as they fill up, will provide an additional burst. But that's not even, that's 5.21 volts. That's brilliant. Because I don't think the reed switch is optimally placed. And notice how all the drive coils have cores in them. And they're all a little bit bigger than they were before. There we go. That sounds like something that just happened. Oh, the switch is skipping. So we'll go up to 10 now. See what happens. Oh yeah, that sounds powerful, man. That's 10 volts, man. I'm so excited. That's great. But I do want to add that these drives coils are different. Very different than the ones I was using earlier, the 4-fibers. $15 volts. Now that overflow capacitance is going to start happening more often because they're only 10 volt capacitors. You hear that? Wow. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna just slowly eke it up 20 volts. Still pulling no amps. There are no amps needed right now. The floodgate on the amps is completely open. If I needed a current, or current would needed to flow to make this happen, it would be on the meter right here. 25 volts. Now the sparks will start changing different colors and whatnot. That is awesome, man. I'm so excited. Alright, so now I'm going to cut the power. We're going to see if that flyback will actually work. I'm going to leave the switch in place. I don't know if it's going to function properly because of how I hooked it up. Because it's not directly hooked up to the other 2 coils at all, really. But I'm sure there's some effect from the power supply. That's awesome. That's with 3 cores on it. Wow. And sometimes it feels like it might be getting faster, but I don't know, man.
It just felt like that. Yeah.
But then the capacitance runs out and you slow down pretty rapidly with cores.
Yeah, totally.
And I just had the idea to set those up pretty spontaneously. All I had up before was this one, and we have a couple videos of that with the flyback going right back into the coil, and it worked wonders, man, great. But I think this is good to the point where, you know, man. Well, I just think it's fantastic. All right. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe. Have a great night. I'll see you later.